Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be going over my two best classes to be using in Search and Destroy. But in addition to that, I'm going to be going in depth on some Search and Destroy tips and tricks, things that I use every single day that help me to get high kill gameplays. A question I get asked a lot over on Twitter is, how are you getting 20 kill gameplays every single day? Like, how do you do it? A lot of it, literally 99% of it, is the preparation that's done with my perks and my kill streaks. So I'm going to go ahead and explain everything for you guys in detail in today's video. I think you guys are going to love today's video. Do make sure you guys stay tuned for the whole thing. Our two weapons that we're going to be going over today is going to be the M4 and the MP5. Now, obviously, there's a ton of good weapons in this game, like the AMAX and the AS Val are all super overpowered as well. But I just picked my two best that are probably the most versatile for anyone to pick up and learn. So, like, if you're newer to the game or you're newer to Search and Destroy, you've been playing Respawn for a long time, these two class setups are going to be the easiest class setups to get adjusted to right away, to get you styling on your friends, clutching up those 1v6s, and just wilding out, going marksman on them, going devour on them. I don't know if I got my own going yet, but we'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. I'm just gonna show this last MP5 clip really quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and hop right into both of the gun class setups, and then we're gonna hop into the perks and the kill streaks and how everything works really well in unison together. And then after that, I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay that I'm gonna break down as well. I ended up dropping 19 kills, and in that gameplay I used the MP5 class setup we're featuring today, and I used the M4 class setup that we're featuring today as well. I'm going to show you guys like what is working at that certain time. Double time puts in so much work. I can't wait to go in depth on everything with you guys. But first, let's go over the class setup. We got the MP5 Monolithic Suppressor. That's going to increase our bullet velocity and keep us off the radar. Super important. The FTAC Collapsible stock. This is arguably the most important attachment for me personally on the MP5, because I want to be able to slide cancel around a corner and knock someone out. I want to just completely world star them. If you use the other stocks, yeah, like the recoil is a lot more manageable, but honestly, I feel like you're not using a real MP5 if you're not using the FTAC stock. Up next, I got the sleight of hand. I also sometimes use the 5MW laser. It just depends on how I feel, but 90% of the time I prefer to use sleight of hand. 45 round mag or the 30 round mag, they're both really good, so totally up to you on that one. I prefer the 45 round mag just because I find it easier to get 3 or 4 kills with 45 bullets than 30 bullets. And then last up, we got the Merc Foregrip or the Ranger Foregrip. So if you struggle with controlling recoil, the Ranger Foregrip is definitely going to be a lot better. If you're really good at controlling recoil, then the Merc Foregrip is going to be better. So judge yourself, like, honestly, and then just pick whichever foregrip is best for you personally. Alright, so up next we're going into the M4, guys. Super important, make sure you have on the Monolithic Suppressor to increase that damage range and keep us off the radar. The Corvus Custom Marksman, in my opinion, this is the best barrel. You could also use the Grenadier barrel. All of the other 3 barrels are pretty much worthless. It really does dumb the M4 down a ton. Like, if you're using a troll class, then I understand using those barrels, but if you're really trying your hardest with an M4, you want to make sure you're using the Corvus Custom Marksman, or bare minimum the Grenadier barrel. The Grenadier barrel is if you're going for like really far off shots. The Corvus Custom is if you want to be able to be aggressive up close as well, and the Corvus Custom does have super good range already, so you won't need too much more than that. Then we have the 5MW laser, guys, to give us really good hip fire accuracy and super good sprint to fire time, which is really important when you're using assault rifles. Assault rifles tend to have a very low sprint to fire time. Then up next we have the Stippled grip tape. That's going to give us all the aim down sight speed that we need, and it's also going to give us sprint to fire speed as well. And then lastly, we do have the 50 round mag. I feel like 60 is a little bit overkill, but if you need extra bullets, then go for the 60 if you need it. I feel like the 30 round mag is just not enough. 50 makes me feel really comfortable. It's super easy to kill 2-3 people with one clip without having to reload. It makes life so much easier in my opinion. And then now we're gonna go over the perks, guys. Double time, this is like the most important perk to me besides tune up. Honestly, like, the amount of times I'm able to catch people off guard like amazes me. Like, obviously, like, there's timing that everyone can memorize, but double time helps throw off everyone's timing, especially when you're throwing a stim shot into the mix and you're throwing dead silence into the mix as well. Double time, like I have the hardest time taking off double time. That's why I hate it when people use high alert, because then I gotta use cold-blooded and then I feel really useless and I feel like I'm giving up a lot of map positioning. Hardline, very basic. It just makes your kill streaks cost 1 less. For me, like, this helps out a ton with UAVs, especially on the first round. I'm normally able to kill like 3 or 4 people. So if you kill like 4 people on the very first round, you already have a UAV and a cruise missile. So that's the power that Hardline can give you. And the UAV and the cruise missile and the VTOL are 3 kill streaks that we are going to be using. All 3 of those kill streaks give us awareness on where the enemy is going to be. It essentially gives us a map ping. Obviously the UAV gives you like an extended map ping for like 30 seconds, but you know, the cruise missile, that's what I mainly use it for, and the VTOL, that's what I mainly use it for as well. So with my UAVs, obviously I get a lot of kills off my UAVs, but look how many times it's helped my team as well. So I've called in 7,000 UAVs. It's given like little over 37,000 assists to my teammates. So UAV has a really big impact on the game, guys. It pretty much like gives your team a free round. If you're looking at these stats, a UAV is huge. How many assists per each UAV usage is that? That's insane. And then up next we have the cruise missile. As you can see, I've used it 1,452 times and we have like 1,085 hits. So 75% of the time the cruise missile does in fact get a kill, but 100% of the time the cruise missile gives you intelligence on where enemies are positioned at. And then once you know that intelligence, as we know from the UAV, you have a high likelihood of killing some of those people. Up next we have the VTOL. We've called it in like 2,000 times. It's gotten like almost 5,000 kills. So the VTOL is pretty much getting like 2.5 kills per usage. But the big thing is it's also giving us map awareness on where the enemies are. Another thing is that it forces enemies inside if they don't have cold-blooded. So you kind of like extra know where people are already. They're probably camping inside that corner in Arcade on Piccadilly. You know what I mean? Like they're trapped in there. So we slide cancel in with our MP5. We take them out real easy. We look like the hero. And then lastly, we do have tune-up, and in my mind this is the most important perk, guys. Now a lot of people do like to run amped because people like to YY a lot and it kind of makes the gameplay look a lot more cracked. That's completely up to you. You know, if you want to be able to switch between your weapons really quick, then you probably need to keep amped on. But I feel like it does put you at a huge disadvantage to someone who has tune-up on because they're getting their field upgrade 40% faster than you. I average like getting dead silence like twice a round because I'm using tune-up, and as long as you have like 1 or 2 kills in there, that puts you at a huge like advantage. Dead silence, let me show you guys how much of an impact dead silence has. So as you can see, we've used dead silence about like 28,000 times, and then we have over 28,000 kills as well. So pretty much we're almost guaranteed a kill every single time we pop dead silence. And plus, you know, dead silence can also lead to more kills, and it can also set up kills in search and destroy as well. Say you pop dead silence off spawn with a stim shot and double time, you're gonna have so much map positioning on the enemy that they probably don't expect you at this certain location. Maybe your dead silence ran out already, but you're already in a perfect location and you take out people, and then it charges your dead silence fast as well. So now I'm gonna slightly commentate over some gameplay that I have using the MP5 and the M4 all in the same map. I end up dropping 19 kills with it on Bronze Raid. So you guys are seeing the tune-up work right now, the dead silence coming in. I got 3 kills and then I died after that, but I already have my UAV. So that UAV sets me up really good. I flanked all the way around the enemy spawn. M4 hitting those super far off shots as well. Again, we got the M4 just coming in clutch with those far off beams. So we got a stim shot off spawn. Using the double time timing with the stim shot. We have a cruise missile now. We can try and figure out where somebody is.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply.
So we still have dead silence. We're rolling. This is perfect. We got double time. We can see our gun is up in the air the entire time. So the entire time we're moving at this like maximum speed. We're covering so much ground. We're clearing out all the positions. Now we know that they're inside like this corner of the map. They're hiding like rats pretty much. Slide around the corner. FTAC collapsible stock. Take him out real easy. You know the vibes on that one. Alright, so we grab bomb. Pop Deddy. Pop the stem right around the tank. Now we're going to have all this positioning that they're not going to expect us to be in. Boom, just like that. You see how we caught the timing? How double time and tune-up worked together right there? I should have got that 3rd kill too, but I got robbed. Oh well. But we're already super pushed up. We know these guys are hiding like rats. Last guy's probably back here as well. We heard the sniper shot to the left. We know he's over here. And now it's just an easy pick.
finished. Do not let them breathe.
And then now we're on to our last round. So same thing. I ran up here really fast from defensive side. Got the positioning on him. I heard somebody run underneath. Easy. Boom. Now we got dead silence. And then we go on to win the round. Unfortunately, like, I didn't get any more kills. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. GG's, guys. Devour out.